So I want to give you one essential chord. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It's a 7 chord, a dominant 7 chord, sharp 5, sharp 9. This is the chord that you're going to want to use before going to a minor chord to really, really lock in that lo-fi jazzy sound. I'll give you an example. So we're in the key of C. So we're going to have a chord progression that starts on the 4, F, then we're going to go to the D minor, and then we're going to go to A minor. This is going to be the vibe, so it'll be like this: 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1. So I've got F major 9, D minor 7. Now watch what I do when I include these approach chords. Check it out. So 1. Passing right here. Alright, let me show you what's happening here. So we're thinking about 5 to 1, circle of fifths. So in this chord progression we had F major 7, D minor 7, and A minor 7. Now you can think about this as being in the key of C or A minor. So we're going to be looking at this as chord 4 in C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to be going down to this 2, which is D minor. So I'm going to be thinking in my mind, okay, what is the 5 of D minor? Let's use the D minor harmonic minor scale. D harmonic minor scale. So the 5 away from D is going to be the A. And if you play an A7 before the D, you're going to get a bit of a pull side to side in terms of the harmonic world. Check it out. So it'll be like this. Passing. You can hear that. And you can hear that these two chords, they really do connect. Very strong. A major to D minor. That's that 5 to 1. That's one of the strongest harmonic relationships you're going to get in music. 5 to 1. But when we start to add now the sharp, well, you know what? Before I get there, let me give you the same option. Let me get ahead of myself. Let me go to this A minor in the same kind of vein. So I'm thinking, okay, in terms of the A harmonic minor scale, the 5th away is going to be our E. So we'll be playing an E major. So it'll be like this for the groove slowly. So F, approach the D minor with our A. Ooh. And then our D minor. Now we're going to play the E major to go to our A minor. One more time. F, approaching our D minor from the A minor. And then we'll go up to here. We'll play the A minor down here. Now there's a specific chord I want to show you. It's this sharp 5, sharp 9. So it'd be like this. For the A7, we're going to play this. It's a classic voicing to take us to our D minor. And then we're going to be playing E7, sharp 5, sharp 9 to take us to our A minor 7. So slowly in context, it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, passing. Ooh, beautiful. And then, yeah. One more time. A bit faster. Now, have you noticed I've slotted in this chord as a bit of a bonus for you? It's another 7, F sharp 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. And I'm using that to approach chromatically down to that F. That's a bit of a bonus for you. Approaching that major chord, a semitone above, and playing the same chord, this 7, sharp 5, sharp 9. A good way to be able to practice it in 2 different contexts, going to a minor chord and also in this case going down to our major. Yeah. And And that's using the same kind of theory. Ultimately, this F sharp represents what we'd call a tritone replacement. Fundamentally, I can play the same chords on the right hand, and rather than playing a F sharp, I could play a C, which would create a C. This would be a C13. But it's the same theory in terms of this whole 5. You know, what is the 5 of where my destination is? So I'm going to F. So I'm thinking, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can play a C7. But I'm going to choose to do this tritone replacement on my left hand. So I'm doing a substitution. It's kind of chromatically, it will sound crunchy, and it really gives us that lo-fi sound. Yeah. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. Oof. 2, 3, and then. Yeah. You see what I'm doing chromatically as well with the left hand? So what's really good to be able to do? If you're not familiar to do this already, do apply these chords in all 12 keys. So transition systematically through all 12 keys so that you're really able to get a firm understanding in terms of how these chords work. I'll give you a case in point. Let's go to the key of, let's go to E flat. So the relative, so yeah, in terms of the key of C, I was thinking about A minor for a moment. Yeah, but in terms of the key of C, so E flat will be the relative major of C. Yeah, C minor. So they're very closely connected, these two keys. Granted, we were in the key of C major before, but this C note represents C minor in the key of E flat. So they're relative keys. So we're going to go to the key of E flat. So the chord progression was chord 4 as a major 9. Let's play it like this actually. Then we went to chord 2 as a minor 7. And then we went to C minor. So with our passing chords that I showed you, that essential 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 going to these minors. So we're going to be going from here. Now I know I'm going to my F, so I'm going to use the F harmonic minor scale. So I'm going to need that C. So I'll give you the straightforward 7. So C7 rather than the sharp 5 sharp 9. We'll get to that in a moment. So it'll be like this: 1, 2, 3, pass here. Now I know I'm going to be going to C minor, so I'm going to utilize my C harmonic minor scale. So I'm going to need a G7. So it'll be like this. So from the A flat, and then, sorry, let me go again. I'm going to pass right here. And just to be clear, so these passing chords, they're the 5th note in terms of that relative scale of our destination. So if we're going to F minor, we're going to think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the chord we need, our C7 fundamentally, or C major fundamentally. We'll get that C7 in there as our passing chord to go to F minor, and likewise for the G. So for the C minor, the G represents the 5th away, so we're playing a G major chord, in this case G7, to take us up to our C minor. Yeah. So one more time. So passing, passing. Yeah. Now let's make these chords into 7s, sharp 5s, sharp 9s. So we're going to go right here. So for that C, we're going to do this voicing. Yeah, to take us to, and likewise, same voicing, but in this context. And then the bonus. So we're going to this A flat. We're going to come at it chromatically. So to the A, we're playing an A7, sharp 5, sharp 9. All the same voicings with the right hand. One more time. And then. Yeah. There you go. I'm telling you, that sharp 5, sharp 9 chord is really the secret sauce. Yeah. So in this context, going to C minor, we need that sharp 5, sharp 9. Likewise, going to the F, we needed this chord, the C7 sharp 5 sharp 9 going to the F. So there it is right there. In under 10 minutes, you've learnt an essential chord that will really take your lo-fi, jazz, R&B piano playing to the next level.